Stay committed to your goals. Avoid picking it back up again. Hope was lost some 2 or 3 years ago. You bought into the nonsense that you couldn't accomplish it because someone told you so. Then you should cease giving the naysayers a voice. Quiet them down. Want to silence your critics, you say? If you're successful, you don't succeed by giving in to their pressure and doing what they ask of you while keeping your guard down. Not being successful is not how you do this. I'd want to share what I've discovered. There is no substitute for success. So get back up on your feet and keep moving forward towards your goals. Stop the commotion and put a stop to them. And put yourself in the company of those who will encourage you, uplift you, and whisper words of life into your ears. You won't find people who will encourage you and aid you in making the transition from where you are to where you want to be. Keep in mind that my interest in your history is zero because I too have a past. Hear me out. This moment was your chance to make the remainder of your life the finest of your life. I require more than just a desire to see you as a monster. I need you to be in the here and now, in beast mode. Because that's the only way to get what other people can only dream of. Listen carefully, for not only will you achieve what others cannot, but you will also acquire what others lack. What is it then? What is it that you keep telling yourself that guarantees you'll finally accomplish your goals and realize your dreams? Until it's time to actually do a beast, everyone aspires to be one. Everyone aspires to have a wild side. Everyone hopes that one day their dreams will come true. Nobody here has walked into this room with the intention of putting off work saying, I'd rather not complete it. I really don't want to advance. Everyone here not only hopes their goals can come true, but also has the right to see them realized. You should remember this. All seasons eventually end though. Everything is at most a passing phase. So the secret to living is arranging your affairs so that you can weather the storm. Just that. If you're an average person, you'll get an average outcome. If you reach the next level by always following through on your commitments, you will reach a point when no one can help you any longer. What I've learned through experience is that everything you're going through will help you grow. What I've learned from life is that difficulties are opportunities for development. The lessons of life have taught me that at every rung, there is a new demon. The degree of difficulty you face is directly proportional to the height of your success, I've learned. Everyone wants something, everyone has somewhere to go, and everyone has dreams. Many of you in this room, however, are currently idling in your beast mode. The switch to beast mode is not engaged. If you can master turning on and off that switch, your life will be transformed beyond recognition once you leave this facility. I was able to endure it. If you say, I have dreams, I have goals, there are things that I want to accomplish, you are expressing this idea. Let me tell you something. If you reach the point where you consistently follow through on your commitments, you will advance to the next level of personal development. I need you to step up in all areas of your life. In your schedule, your life, your words, your emotions, and your actions. If you want to live the life you want for yourself, I need to get you to a point where everything you do is fantastic. Everyone aspires to the top spot, to become the greatest at what they do, to achieve their goals, and to fulfilling their own personal calling. The problem is that most of us have a hard time actually acting like animals when the time comes. Please put this down for me. Put this down because as you pursue your dream and your goal, you will encounter many different strategies, many different people who will try to stop you, many different forces working against you. and many different tests and challenges along the way. I know you can offer me 20 things that you've done to help yourself become successful, but I just need 1 or 2. I tell people that I endured agony and triumphed over it. I was able to endure the agony. I want you to reuse your suffering. I told myself over and over again while I was living in those dilapidated structures, one day you'll be a homeowner. I would tell myself over and over again every time I entered that derelict structure. These may be your present circumstances, but this is not how the narrative ends. Today, your only task is to stay alive. When they expelled me, I resolved that I would not spend the rest of my life as an uneducated slob. One day, I knew I'd have to overcome this. My mom and I have been through a lot together. My mother and I haven't had a conversation in months, if not years. But I told myself every day, one day I'll have a fantastic relationship with my mom again. We'll get there someday. My biological father didn't get involved in my existence until I was 30 years old. Therefore, I never knew him as a child. But I told myself, today, your father is not in your life. But one day, I will win out in the end. But not if I quit now. I would tell myself, today might not be the day, but soon it will be my day, and I will recycle my pain every morning when I woke up. Why do you keep reusing your agony? To cope with being homeless? I wrote a book. I wrote a book about how the absence of my father affected me musically. I wrote a novel about reconciling with my mother after we had grown apart. I wrote a book on my experiences while I was homeless. Even though I didn't finish high school, I managed to write a bestseller. It's not just a domestic success, it's a global phenomenon. How do you plan to deal with your suffering? Are you going to let it destroy you or redefine you? I was able to endure the agony. In my experience, a constant desire for more is a hallmark of those who achieve lasting success. A major contributor is hunger. The ability to see patterns is the key to success in any endeavor. Do you have any idea why Amazon is so successful? Once Jeff Bezos saw the pattern, he knew it would be useful for other purposes as well. What's more, my good friend Tom Brady has unparalleled pattern recognition. He's 43 years old, but he's accomplished more than most people in their youth. His collection of Super Bowl rings is unmatched. What is it that they can see that the rest of us can't? Can you explain the trend? Then you need to train yourself to use patterns. It's easy to understand, but quite another to put it into practice. If you're any good, you'll eventually move on to pattern making. It's like learning to play the piano. At first, you'll probably only copy other people's songs, but eventually, you'll know enough to compose your own. In the end, if it's essential enough to you, you can learn anything. It's simple to satisfy your own requirements, thus my motivation isn't solely for myself. Finding something you care about more than yourself. Be it a child, a spouse, a parent, a sibling, a friend, a business, a cause, a neighborhood, or anything else, is the key to unlocking your full potential. During this challenge, one of my goals is to let people see how even the most seemingly insurmountable obstacles can be overcome by taking little, incremental steps in the correct direction. You may go experience it that day, and then build on that success the following days to make what was once difficult simple. If you can boil something down to its barest essentials, I believe that everyone can learn it. That is my primary goal. And I refuse to settle for anything less than a full, vibrant life. It's the same way that there's so much to gain and develop and share. and I was made to expand and contribute. And I believe that anyone who is hardwired for development and generosity will find great happiness in life. Now that the video is over, what do you guys think? Will you start your journey today? Comment down your answers below. Don't forget to like this video, and since you're already here, you might as well subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on great new videos. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the following video.